Okay, we should be streaming on YouTube. Now we should be Twitch. Now I should be recording. Now the virtual camera should be. Grab my. Okay. I'm going to check and see if I'm actually streaming since this is one of the first times. Like maybe it's working. Yeah, it's not glitching. Okay. Cool. Well, for anyone that is watching this, we are going to play some escape velocity once I get the chat loaded. You know what? I don't know where the YouTube chat is. Um. Yeah, I have no idea how to set up the chat. I can see TikTok chat, but not YouTube or Twitch. So, all right. We're on a classic Macintosh, ready to play some escape velocity. There we go. Sure that we working. See? Yeah, there we go. Slight delay. Okay, got it. Here's escape velocity. All right. Been a long time since I have done anything with this game. What name should we have here? Tom Pair. My delay. I have quite the delay on this actually. The controls so basic and yet it's been so long. Target. Okay. Let's do T. Enter ship. The good old days of classic video games. The new age of peace and prosperity was a failure. The discoveries that made faster than light travel possible brought us untold riches and unknown dangers. The alien warships appeared without warning and decimated most of the outer colony worlds within hours. There was no stopping the mysterious alien menace. The Great War was upon us. But we beat them. The human race banded together into a powerful confederation of worlds whose combined military strength was enough to turn the tide of the war. Within 8 years, The enigmatic alien marauders were extinct, but the elite and powerful members of Confederation were reluctant to give up their power after the end of the war and began an oppressive rule of tyranny aided by powerful Confederation Navy. They exploited the outer colony planets and benefited wealthy core worlds, and now it's going too fast for me to read. The outer colonies, wary of the Confederation's practices of exploring their land and denying them any representation of the Senate, formed an organization rebellion aimed at destroying their oppressors. In time, their powerful forces grew. The galactic civil war rages on. For a brave and resourceful starship pilot, the stars are filled with untold opportunities and unknown threats. After years of serving as the first mate, we bought ourselves a little shuttlecraft, leaving the neutral port of Levo, a backwater world of islands and ocean. The rest of the galaxy awaits. Our actions will decide which. Good luck. This is going to be fun. And here we are. No 3D graphics. The ship doesn't even turn. This is like Asteroids, but with a story. So let's land here. L for landing. Levo is an independent world that has resisted joining the Confederation. Anyone is welcome at the tiny but neutral Levo spaceport, located on the island of Lokanda in Levo's southern ocean, the water world. We have a commodity exchange here, where we have things like food, industrial supplies, medical. I don't think I'm going to buy any of this now, just because we don't have a whole lot of credits. Only 10,000 starting off. See what the mission computer here has. Rush deliveries. Spaceport bar often has interesting people if memory serves. And it does. Two men at the table next to us, I think they missed an us, are arguing. I'm telling you, Jenkins, one of them is saying, we don't have the capacity to run this excess today. The other one notices you staring at them. Hey, you're captain of the Delta Flyer, aren't you? He asks. Interested in an easy 10,000 credits? Why, yes. Yes, I think we are. Great, says the first man. We're with the operations department of Starbound Shipping. We have some extra packages that need to get to Hikabia, but all of our courier ships are out on other assignments. We'll load the cargo into your ship, and all you have to do is take it to Hikabia for an easy 10,000. Okay. We have that loaded up now. Let's see where that is. Oh, it's only 2 jumps north of us. Northeast of us. Cool. Leave. Let's see who's all around us. We got a couple couriers, a scout ship. I don't know how well this is going to come through. The text is probably going to be a little blurred. Unfortunately, that's part of the very obscure resolution and it getting up converted to 1080. I would stream natively, but since I'm going to Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, it doesn't quite translate that well. Being 1920 1080 makes everything smoother. Also, let me know if this keyboard is too loud. A couple of Starbound Shipping employees unload the parcels from your ship's cargo bay. Thanks for the help, one of them says. We'll probably have work like this for you in the future. Keep your ears open. Alright? Alright. Fuel, mission computer, and see what we have. Rush deliveries pay the most, but they do require the most cargo space. Luckily, 19 tons, we have 20 free, we can do that. Way down here. I only have 4 jumps, but I'm going to do this anyway. Accept. And let's see where... Oh. Someone is here to shoot us. One pirate that's getting attacked by the police force. I seem to have about a 10-second delay to YouTube. Not the end of the world, I guess. Okay, unexplored system next, so I'm not going to go in there without refueling. And while I'm at it, let's get a map. I used to play this game so much in junior high school. We had in, what must have been 5th or 6th grade, a whole computer lab, 40 Macintosh computers. And we would sit. I'm glad I refueled because this place is empty. I wouldn't have been able to go anywhere. We had a bunch of us would kind of play this on multiplayer. We would compete with one another. Right here. Oh god. A group of dock workers unloads from our cargo. Alright, let's outfit. I'm going to grab an escape pod in case we get blown up. I would like the auto eject system for only 3, so I don't need to worry about trying to hit the keys. And an auto refueler so I don't forget anything. Extra fuel pod. And an afterburner. That ain't bad. We still got 7,900 credits more than we originally started with, and we have a nice, well-rounded shuttle now. Nothing offensive, but come on, what are we going to do? Shoot peas at someone when they come and attack us? We're going to die either way. Alright, we got Merlin. A trick, if I remember, was to look at where all of these guys are. Oftentimes there'll be multiples that go to the same place. So if you can get a rush delivery in addition to passenger ferry or something like that, so much the better. Get an extra 10k. We're going to go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps. Accept mission, and we should be able to go straight through now since we have that fuel tank. While we jump. Yeah, we would be in junior high school, sitting next to each other playing this game, competing with who would die first, who would get to a... Oh, Clipper, I think was the ship's name. And it was a lot of fun. Good memories. I think I have the TikTok chat up, but maybe I don't. Let me find out. In case someone is saying something. Oh, someone is... Oh, God. Well... Yeah. So that happened. After drifting for days, you are finally rescued by a passing ship. When you are dropped off, I'm able to buy another shuttlecraft. So let's see how much money we have after that. We had 17.9, and we have 17.8. 100 credits for a shuttle. You know, that's not terrible. But now we've got to buy everything all over again, and yeah. Oh, another one in the space bar. Snatches of conversation drift over from the table next to you. Rush job, pirates, lucrative. One of the table's occupants, a starbound shipping officer, you realize, glances in your direction. Hey, look, there's Tom Paris, she says to her partner. Remember that job a while back? Hey, Captain, you want another? Against my better judgment, I probably don't want to take this because I have nothing. But sure. Today's been a real nightmare, says the starbound shipping rep. One of our couriers is down for engine repairs, and suddenly we have this set of documents that need to get to the Nexus system ASAP. We'll load them aboard your ship. All you have to do is get them to the Nexus outpost by December 11th. Well then. How far are we going? We're going 2, 3, 4 jumps. We can do that on 1 fueling. I don't know what day it is. December... it's October 12th. Okay. So, we should be good. But pirates. So, hopefully I don't get dead. Oh, good. The other freighter is taking the pirate that was going to kill me. While researching live streaming, I think I found a website that talked about some program that combined all of the chats. So I may look into that next. Nexus. You know what? That wasn't that bad. The Starbound rep on hand to meet you at the Nexus outpost spaceport looks relieved to see that you managed to get the documents to their destination on time. That is twice you've saved us from financial loss, he says. We'll definitely be calling on your services in the future, and this is why I didn't want to decline it. I was worried about missing some kind of a mission string or an opening that, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get back. So let's take a look at a hopefully close place to go. Yeah, no. I don't think I'm going to take any of these. I think I'm going to just go down a system and buy some upgrades. I want an escape pod before I go into this. Alright, then I was going to take a look at the live chat. Well, yeah, that is the chat that I'm looking at. Cool. So here we are, refueling ship. We are on Opal, a tranquil island world, much preferable to the neighboring Quake. Probably has seismic activity, I would think. Little Easter egg reference there to the id Software's Quake that was very popular back when this game came out. See, here's a great one. So we've got a Luna, which is right next to Earth. That's our moon. But I don't have 32 tons of cargo, so I can't take both. Man, I could do 3 into the same system if I had all that cargo. Well, not this time. Outfit with an auto eject and an escape pod. If I die, I die. So that's kind of why I want to have these upgrades. Auto refueler, I'll save the 4,800 credits. But I will get a fuel tank. Maybe a ram scoop? No, because I don't have enough money. Well, for now, good enough. No, I'm just gonna land. Somebody was here to shoot me. Afterburner for 9. You know what? Let's buy that. Once I get some weaponry, I'll pick some fights. But for right now, we're gonna stay kind of backed off a little. Let's see, I'm going to Earth. Oh man, when I was a kid, seeing this, Earth and the space station, the moon. Dock workers unload. As every school kid knows, Earth is the homeworld of the human race. It is also the capital of the Confederation. That's, yeah. Ooh, emergency medical. I might take that one. Just need to kind of know where to go first. Didn't help. I know that this pays more. I just can't remember how much more. I'm going to take a chance right there. 35,000, so let's grab Either a fuel tank or I can't hold one. Ram scoop. Can't afford one. All right, good enough. I think the shuttle does 1 day jumps. Yeah, it does. The bigger the ship, the slower it goes through hyperspace, so when you jump from one system to another, that's where the date starts to come into play. Try this one. Gonna refuel here. In a shuttle, I don't think it's possible to, short of dying, fail a mission by date. But in the bigger ships, you definitely can. You land too much to refuel or something like that, and there you go. I just heard a missile come shooting at me. Okay. What we got? We got a pirate there and a rebel. The rebels killed the pirate. I'm good. We're going to jump into our system for the medical supplies. We have 35,280 credits right now. Landing on Scorpio. Crowds of the sick and wounded burst forth from their homes in a desperate attempt to find their place in line as your ship descends from the atmosphere. Medical workers offload your cargo and begin distributing remedies immediately. The Scorpio's leader personally thanks you for your efforts as he presents you with a handsome sum of 50,000 credits. Yay us. Refuel. Bit out of the way. That one. $85,000 credits now. This next delivery is going to put us over 100,000. Oh no. Please don't shoot me. I got lucky. Man, that first death though, that Kestrel that just came out of nowhere. Dock workers unload. 110,000 now. Excellent. If we can't buy a better ship yet. That would be a no. Oh, we're close. We are close. I can get a scout ship. What does the scout ship have? 35 tons of upgrade, 40 tons of cargo, so that would double our cargo. Courier, 50 tons of cargo. I like that. Acceleration good. Bridge. Speed 275. Light freighter. 150 tons, but man, those things are slow. I don't know if I'm doing that. Can take up to 4 guns on the scout ship. 2 guns on the courier, but it can take a turret. I don't think that matters. Scout ship is what I'm going to go for. And I can buy that right now. Okay, yeah, let's buy it. What are we going to call it? Call it the... Imacus. Well, I now have an escape pod, but no auto eject. Yikes. I really want an auto eject. Map. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, little guy. He has no guided missiles, so I'm not worried about him. I don't know why pirates are going for me so hard right now. It must be those shipping contracts I took. Ooh. So, Hydonia and Lethe, or Leith, or Leth, two different factions in the game. So we've met the rebels, we've met the Confederates, and now these two. Dockworkers unload. Lethe primes fields and forests feed much of this sector. The major exports are vegetables and processed grain products. Agricultural. Lethe is currently at war with New Cydonia over water rights. They transport water between planets? Is that... I wonder how that works. I mean, I get that it makes for a good plot point. Just logistically, I'm not sure how that pans out. Regional map, we'll grab one of them. Auto eject. And not sure. Buy a fuel tank or two. The ram scoop. Is it worth buying weaponry? I don't know. I'm going to sell my cannons to get some money back. Maybe I'll get a javelin pod, but not this time. Okay. Here we can hire escorts. We do not have the coin for that. Little hollow vid. This month only, buy one Soong android and get an evil twin free. Is that a reference to Star Trek with Data's creator? I forget his name. That could be. And in top news, today's increased demand has raised the price of industrial goods on Circle 3. So we could potentially go there, buy goods, go somewhere else where they sell for, or rather, buy a place where they're low, and then go to Circle to buy high. Industrial commodity exchange. Industrial. This is medium. Probably not worth the hassle. Did I take a mission yet or no? No, I did not. Purchase. Oh, that's a trek. That. Cargo delivery, it's only 10,000, but it kind of gets us back into civilization. Nothing else here on the way. No. Gonna do that one. Oh, God. Well, we're on to our third ship, boys. After drifting for days, we're picked up by another passing ship. Yeah. All right. Oh, who's this? Great Matt Birch. That's kind of cool. We get to see him. This is the creator of the game. He put a ship in there. It's 3 in the morning. Why am I still working on this damn game? 1995. And I think he marketed it to Ambrosia Software, or maybe he worked there. I can't recall the history. But either way, there's his ship. Get to see it. This is the biggest ship in the game. Can't wait to be able to get into one of those. At this rate, though, it's going to be a while. Suppose I should buy another escape pod. What I might do, since this is my first stream, is I'm going to check on it, probably log off, look at my recorded video and all of that, and I'll pick this up again in a bit. But right, there's a key combination. You might not be able to read that, honestly. Not sure. You look at the stream and see if you can. Yeah, you can. This is a series of, I think, chat logs. Or no. Nope, this is the poem. I don't know what his middle name is. Matt Birch, 4:35 a.m. Mystery Science Theater 3000. They put a bunch of Easter eggs into the game. And because this is on an actual Macintosh and not a modded PC version of the game, you can get to all of them. That's just the credits.
Greetings, Professor Falcon. Would you like to play a game?
That was an Easter egg that I forgot about, if I'm honest. Here it is, chat logs. Take over disabled ships. I can't imagine this game without that built in. Alright. I plan to do this once a day, probably around the 8 or 9 p.m. mark. So I'll probably pop back on tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to head off, check stream settings, make sure everything's working okay, and hopefully get better as time goes on.